It has been a while, like a good while, since I've really kind of revisited the roots of my channel, which I want my videos to be, oh, for fuck's sake. I want my videos to be entertaining, of course, above all else, but I also want to be able to teach aspiring players, aspiring destroyer players especially, all about the game, its mechanics, and how to really be successful. But I haven't really been playing that a whole lot. I've been doing like a whole lot of div games and other things. So here I am playing one of my old favorites. Ones that I haven't played in a hot minute because of, well, stuff like that. But otherwise, looking at the matchmaking, we have a Mosfa, there's a Midway. Napoli is going to be annoying, but I can play around a Napoli to relatively decent effect. It doesn't have any radar or hydro to spot you with, so as long as you play your cards right when dealing with it, and you're careful when you deal with it, you should be, for the most part, okay. Yamagiri, Shimakaze, I tie their concealments. Humphreys, I outspot, although not by much, and Kitakazi, I outspot, so something to note about the Humphreys as well is that its funny button, aka its burst fire ability, does actually give a flat out damage boost. It's not like the funny button that's found on the Zorky, where, what's it called? It gives like a boost to your HE pen. So instead of penning 20, I think 24 millimeters or something like that, you now pen like 30 something millimeters. You get a 50% boost to your HE pen, but on the Humphreys, you get a flat out boost to your HE damage. So you actually can flat out dev strike certain destroyers with the Humphreys funny button. If all of the funny shells connect, which is something that I found out firsthand. I was playing Humphreys off camera, and literally there was like, I think it was just over half health, a Shima, and ended up getting flat out dev struck. So, you know how that goes. Also, there's one of my boys right there, getting griefed by the Malta, as you do. Okay. I'm going to be falling dark here. I need to be careful of the Kitakazi and the Humphreys torpedoes. Looks like that Humphreys is definitely hauling ass. Doesn't want any of what the Napoli is selling. Doesn't look like any of... Never mind. Sorry about that. Had to be done. Let's see. Those are definitely Kitakazi torpedoes, although that's... Is that that's a set of 5. Huh. I think that might be... Those might have actually been... fucking Humphreys torps. That Vermont is uncomfortably close. And so is that Napoli. Okay, I honestly didn't think he was right there. It does look like he should be dying here, though, especially to those torps right there. Yeah. Okay. Now I just need to make sure I get torpedo safe myself. Especially since the Schlieffen's not running hydro. Might have to leave the cap here. Just to make sure I'm safe. I don't want to take the risk of eating unnecessary damage. Looks like their Schlieffen St. Vincent div is camping around there up at A. I don't think I'm going to get a good angle to shoot at this Vermont. No, I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, he's already accelerating. So once we have C, my game plan is going to be run up to B. Looks like our Z44 and our Yamagiri are going to be immediately contesting B. So I'm going to let them do that, and I might try and go do something about those two Schlieffens in the St. Vincent. Or I might also be able to cut off this Vermont, depending on what he does. Oh, and of course. Cap, there we go. Turn off that AA. Those torps aren't going to hit anything. That Vermont turned all the way in, which I didn't think he was going to do. It's going to be on our Yamagiri to kill the Humphreys, but Humphreys was pretty low from something. I don't know what hit him, but whatever it was, it did a lot of damage, because he was pretty low, as you can see up there, and also over there when he was spotted. I don't know how this Yamagiri got spotted, but let's see. Looks like he did not rep that flood. It's like he should. If I can get a fire going on him, he should burn out. Or cut close to it. And of course, there's no fire. Let's see. I think those are Schlieffen shots right there. And that Shimakaze is back in B. You can tell that based on the fact that the Schlieffen is getting hit and not being reset. And bruh, secondaries were shooting at the incomp and hitting me. Two Yamagiris should be able to deal with the Satsuma. So what I'm gonna do... okay, that changes things. Those have to be Yamagiri torps. Look at that, there's 6 torpedoes in that. I'm gonna try and get this guy burning to force a DCP. If I can force his DCP before the torps even get there, honestly, if those torps find home, he might just get dev struck by them. But no, it looks like he's definitely running hydro. Either that or the Z44 torps just forced him to turn. You have to remember that Schlieffen does have torps of its own. So I can't really stay in that smoke. Even though we are up a ship, we are in a horrible position here. Because there's a Yamagiri, like, right down there. That's keeping everyone perma-spotted. Uh, there's two battleships that are just kind of walking. I'm pretty sure it's the Shimakaze that has me on RPF right now. And that's just based on the fact that the Yamagiri's way down there, and these two can't run RPF, so the Shima is still like somewhere around them, I expect. Yeah, just like that. I don't think he's gonna try and gunfight me though. Although that Schlieffen is very low, so we're gonna need that kill. Fucking 5 non-pens, hello? And of fucking course, that reset the torpedo reload. That St. Vincent's turning out and away from us. We're gonna have to, oh my god, look at that. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna save that wreck for right now. I'm gonna save it. No, he's not going to do it. That Yamagiri is in a little bit of a perilous spot here, due to the fact that there's a St. Vincent walking at him. Z44 could go to A, so I'm not gonna worry about that. For right now, I need to deal with this St. Vincent, and that's gonna be really hard because he is kiting away from me. Let's see. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, he's gonna turn all the way out, I think. No? Sailing flat broadside to the smoke. And he's just gonna, okay. He's just gonna die is what he's gonna fucking do. Okay. I'm okay with that. Now there's gonna be a Shima around here, because that Shima was last spotted bowing right around there. So, I'm gonna have my guns trained in that direction. Yep. I can knock out that guy's engine and make him be... Well, honestly, he did expend all of his torpedo racks, so I could just straight up run at him. Z44 is capping A, that's fine. I'm about to cap... Oh yeah, there's the Yamagiri's full health. Shima has no torps. We're just gonna run at him. I honestly think he's still in the smoke. Yamagiri's fairly low. Yep. By the way, Japanese destroyers, contrary to popular belief, they do in fact have guns, as you just saw right there. I didn't really put a whole lot of gun work in this game, but oh, that Midway's about to get absolutely deleted by this Satsuma here. I'm just gonna let the Yamagiri deal with that Shima. Yeah. Or the Shima deal with that Yamagiri, but... Or I guess the fucking Yamagiri deal with the fucking Yamagiri. Holy shit. I'm stupid. And delete? No. I'm not gonna worry about getting torps off. He's gonna be dead long before those torps get there. We love auto DCP, by the way. And of course, they're almost had the pelt there, but whatever. That's game. Honestly, that was a little bit hairy. They definitely had that game won. They had us basically in our spawn, and they had us double capped. But I think it was really the Saint Vincent that just killed himself via Yamagiri. I mean, I'm not going to say anything about that. They're midway. I'm just going to let that speak for itself. They had a pretty good chance there. I think if they just stopped feeding ships, they easily would have won. Although I say they fed because the Schlieffen just got fucking torped by a Z-44. The fucking St. Vincent just sat broadside to the Yamagiri and got flat out dev struck. So I mean, it's kind of hard to not call that feeding, but really, as long as they stayed alive, they had us double capped. If they just didn't push in and they just took up actual proper position, we would be looking at a very different screen right now, probably. So, and really, I think this is a good lesson on just being effective doesn't always necessarily mean doing a ton of damage. It doesn't necessarily mean doing a lot of really flashy shit. All it sometimes means is you can either herd an enemy into another ally, like you saw with the St. Vincent getting torpedoed by the Yamagiri, because he knew that I was there. Although still, I think he stood a better chance of surviving turning out and broadside to me than just sitting flat broadside and slowing down in front of a Yamagiri smoke. But anyway, that I think is going to be enough for today. I hope you have found this video helpful and you see the impact that actual decent to, dare I say it, good destroyers can make. So on that note, that is going to be enough for today. There's the shit-talking person at the bottom of the list as usual, and I will see you tomorrow.